Some football matches are simply about winning. Others become moments that define an entire World Cup. And today, we are about to witness one of those moments. In just a few hours, Brazil and Japan will step onto the biggest stage in football with one goal and one goal only: survive. There are no second chances anymore. One team will continue chasing the dream of becoming world champions, while the other will see their journey come to a heartbreaking end. On paper, Brazil may look like the clear favourites, but World Cup history has taught us one lesson over and over again. Knockout football doesn't care about predictions. Brazil enter today's match carrying enormous expectations. Every World Cup brings pressure because whenever Brazil walk onto the pitch, millions of fans expect beautiful football, attacking brilliance, and victory. Throughout this tournament, they have shown exactly why they remain one of the strongest teams in world football. Their attacking movement has been sharp, their midfield has controlled games with confidence, and their defense has looked more organized than many people expected. But despite all of that, Brazil know this will not be an easy challenge. Standing on the other side is Japan, a team that has built its reputation by doing what many thought was impossible. Time after time, they have shocked football giants with discipline, speed, and fearless football. They never allow big names to intimidate them. Instead, they rely on teamwork, tactical intelligence, and incredible work rate. That's exactly what makes Japan such a dangerous knockout opponent. They may not always dominate possession, but they know how to punish even the smallest mistake. This match is not just about talent, it's about mentality. Brazil will have to deal with the pressure of being favourites, while Japan can play with freedom, knowing that many people have already written them off. Sometimes that freedom becomes a team's biggest weapon. Without fear, players become more confident. They take risks. They believe. And in World Cup history, belief has often been stronger than reputation. One of the biggest battles will take place in midfield. Brazil will try to control possession, dictate the tempo, and patiently create openings. Japan, however, will look to press aggressively, close down passing lanes, and launch quick counterattacks the moment they recover the ball. If Japan succeed in disrupting Brazil's rhythm early, this match could become far more difficult than many expect. Another key factor will be the opening 20 minutes. Brazil will almost certainly try to score early and force Japan out of their defensive shape. An early goal would allow them to play with confidence and control the game. But if Japan survive that early pressure, frustration could begin creeping into the Brazilian side. The longer the match remains scoreless, the more dangerous Japan become because they are incredibly patient and rarely lose their defensive discipline. Brazil also possess something that very few teams can match: individual brilliance. Even when a match becomes tight and chances are limited, they have players capable of producing one magical moment that changes everything. A long-range strike, a perfectly timed through ball, or an individual run can completely transform the game within seconds. That quality makes Brazil one of the favourites to win not only today's match, but the entire tournament. But Japan have already proven they don't need superstar names to compete with the world's best. Their strength has always been collective football. Every player works for the team. Every player defends. Every player attacks together. That unity allows them to compete with technically stronger opponents and often frustrates teams that rely too heavily on individual talent. Set pieces could also become decisive. In knockout football, when both teams defend well, goals often arrive from corners, free kicks, or even throw-ins. Both coaches will know that one perfectly delivered cross could decide who reaches the next round. Another fascinating element is fitness. By this stage of the tournament, every team is feeling the physical demands of World Cup football. Recovery becomes almost as important as tactics. Fresh legs in the final 20 minutes could completely change the rhythm of the match. Substitutions may prove just as important as the starting lineup. From a tactical perspective, Brazil will likely try to stretch the pitch, create space on the wings, and force Japan into one-on-one situations. Japan, meanwhile, will stay compact, defend in numbers, and wait patiently for opportunities to attack with speed. It is a clash between attacking creativity and tactical discipline. So, who has the advantage? On paper, Brazil certainly have more experience, more depth, and more world-class quality. But football is not played on paper. Every World Cup reminds us that giants can fall, favorites can struggle, and underdogs can create history in just 90 minutes. One thing is absolutely certain: this will not be an ordinary knockout match. Every tackle will matter. Every save will matter. Every missed chance could become unforgettable. By the end of today's match, one nation will celebrate another step toward World Cup glory, while the other will leave knowing they gave everything they had. As the countdown continues and kickoff draws closer, excitement is building across the football world. Brazil are chasing another World Cup title. Japan are chasing another historic upset. Two completely different journeys, one massive stage. And before today's match begins, millions of football fans already know they are about to witness another unforgettable chapter in FIFA World Cup history.